view to Manhattan skyline from Dumbo, where we're headed right now. But first we will make 2 stops in Brooklyn. Now more tourists know that you can take a boat all the way to downtown from Bronx. So it does look a little crowded. You can see United Nations building from here. You can see one Vanderbilt. You can see Chrysler. So that's to the left. It's Vanderbilt Chrysler building. That building is United Nations, and to the left it's 432 Park Avenue. Sunset is the best time to take this boat, probably. It has the most amazing views. A little early would have been better, but nobody's complaining. If you buy less than 10 tickets, which is you can buy 1 ticket at a time, it did become more expensive as of last year, but in all honesty, for a tour like that, even $5 is worth it. Hi Sandman, hello Denchik. It's actually not cold. It was really cold this morning. I was frozen too. Oh, you can't imagine how when I was out at 6 a.m. Much better now though. So first stop is in Brooklyn. Oh, that's a cool graffiti. Look at that. Really cool. Next on the list is another stop in Brooklyn. And then we go to Dumbo, which is also part of Brooklyn, but a better one, with nice view to Manhattan downtown. I was on Edge today, just as I said. I was at the Peak restaurant and then I went to Edge. Edge is, I got another confirmation of it today, is probably the worst observation deck in the city. It's overrated. It costs, at least today it was $50 for an adult, 48 to be exact. It's definitely not worth it. They also have a skating rink there now. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty cool that it's elevated, but view to pretty much everything is obstructed. Empire State Building, Chrysler Building is way too far, so it's the worst observation deck. Second place from the end I would give to Empire State Building, then Freedom Tower, then goes I would say Vanderbilt, and then the best one of all is Top of the Rock. I hope we will be moving soon. It's been a long stop, but the view is nice. What time is it? I don't know, about close to 5 p.m. Empire State Building. Edge you can kind of see from here as well, but I don't even want to show it because it's like, not good. There are 2 girls over there. I had free tickets, well, not free tickets, tickets which I purchased in quantity of 10 6 months ago. 10 tickets are valid if you purchase them at once for just 6 months, and they are expiring in the beginning of February, which I did not know. I thought that they were valid for a year. I was wrong, but thank God I offered my tickets, which I have too many left, to these girls because they didn't know how to purchase them. Then the machine did not accept credit cards, they didn't have cash, so it worked out really well and they were really grateful. I think they're from, according to their accent, they from UK. Red building on us, turning off is this area of Brooklyn. I mean, this one is Queens. I think this one is Queens. This one is not too bad compared to Williamsburg. I know that Williamsburg is becoming more and more popular now, but I personally am not a huge fan of Williamsburg. It's tough to get to, and it's pretty, like, there is a lot of construction there. Nice building. Nice skyline, beautiful colors of clouds, and we continue to next stop, to next destination. First bridge on the way will be Williamsburg Bridge, then Manhattan Bridge, and finally Brooklyn Bridge. Anton, hello. Best view of downtown Manhattan. So we are in Williamsburg now. Oh, Empire State Building is of different color today. Yahoo! It's green and red and white. Oh, yellow. I wonder what it stands for today. Empire State Building has just changed its colors. Helicopters which fly over East River are mostly helicopters that transport people, not the tourist helicopters, but rather the ones that transport people from airport, for example, or from other locations in the state, or neighboring states.
This stop is north of Williamsburg.
Hello, Colorado. Which part of Colorado are you from? I remember that you commented earlier on one of the other videos. 22nd should be our New Year, also known as Chinese New Year. That's really cool, but I think that celebration starts in New York tomorrow, at least in Hudson. It's funny, they write that celebration is between the 17th and some day in February, but at the same time they write that it's only on Saturdays. So maybe it does start on the 22nd. Rick, look who's here! Finally! I'm sure many of family friends back home will enjoy their short break. How long is the break? Like 2 weeks? For Chinese New Year. Empire State. Rick, even Sandman is happy to see you. Okay, I hope you're ready to go because we are departing soon to go all the way to downtown over there, where how long they celebrate holidays, winter holidays in Russia?
Let's be real, this beautiful view.
I thought that in China they last longer, but apparently not. Where are we gonna drown at?
real.
Rick, we are not gonna drown anywhere. We are not drunkards like you. So much pollution from these boats in water.
This is my friend who goes to Vassar. This is his sister and this is her second boyfriend.
It was so cold in my apartment today. I have like fake fireplace. I had to light it up to warm up a little. I don't have any. I never switch on heating, even in winter. But today was really cold.
Man? No, what you asking? No.
Beautiful view to Manhattan, even from here. But where we go next will be even better. Oh. Okay, I have to turn. He knows and he's afraid of me. Sure. It's like a picture. This is a bridge where trains ride and cars. I don't think people can walk on that bridge, but on the next one, yes. I know. Domino Sugar. The Domino Sugar factory used to be here. Now it's just one of the posh areas. Wow, look at the light. Oh god. Oh, one more. Oh yeah, thank you.
South Williamsburg. South Williamsburg.
I hope connection restored. Buildings here are very expensive. Imagine how much an apartment costs here, whether you rent it or you buy it, with a view to New York, to Manhattan. Some of them are even more expensive than apartments across the river in Manhattan. Beautiful, really beautiful. I wish I could take pictures now, but I can't. $100 view. I wish we took an earlier boat, but I was not able to leave any earlier than that. But maybe tomorrow. Weather stays the same. If there are still no clouds tomorrow, or clouds just like now. You can see that subway rides on that bridge. Along with cars, it does get really fast, really dark. Careful out there. What should I be careful of, Rick? Communication stabilized. Very good. Thank you, Anton. Take photos now. You need to have yes, and I need not to have a dog on my lap. Right, Lily? And here we go. Next stop is ours. I will not be speaking now since it will be really windy, but I will join you as we're getting off. Off we go. Yahoo! Yes, she is. She wanted to see that nice view as well. downtown. And next stop is Wall Street, but we're getting off here. Okay, let's get out.
Nothing's the same
Sorry.
as it was.
Now I will be able to comment normally and I don't have to yell louder than wind. Alright. You can even buy food here and there are restaurants here as well. Inside is much warmer of course than the outside, but you can hardly see anything through the windows, they're pretty dirty. On the level of East River here, that's where East River meets with Hudson River, and if you guys watched the program of Joe Rogan, there was a guy who said about a fossil of dinosaurs or something, or some sort of treasure, and divers since have been trying to locate it in this specific area. Yes, indeed, a nice here. Thank you. So, no connection. Yeah, if you try to stop, they're like, Are we back? I see, Anton. That's where they check tickets. You can transfer for free within 2 hours from the time you take the ticket is scanned at the beginning of your first trip. And here is the most beautiful view to Manhattan skyline. Wow, look at that. So beautiful. Brooklyn Bridge, and let's walk under Brooklyn Bridge, and then let's first walk to Statue of Liberty. You can also travel to Statue of Liberty for free without getting off on that island, but you can just pass it if you take a free New York ferry which travels between Manhattan and Staten Island, one of the 5 boroughs of New York City. We are back. Very good. Connection is good now. I'm glad. Thank you. Lighthouse. I don't think it's a working lighthouse now. But I think that there is some sort of... Oh, there is a store there which sells ice cream. A little cold for ice cream today. Rick's type of weather, but not mine. So let's see Manhattan skyline and Statue of Liberty and Governor's Island on the left side, and then we'll go to Brooklyn Bridge first and then to Manhattan Bridge. So if you want to travel cheap in New York, take a ferry. It's the best way to commute, sometimes even better than subway, at least more reliable than subway. And it seems like ferries go much more often, they're much more frequent than trains. Now there seems to be a restaurant instead of lighthouse. Yes, there is a creamery. I don't know what the event today is, but I see everything is in green, red and yellow color. That building, the municipal building, which has, that New York, so I just told you that New York has 5 boroughs, so several boroughs. There are 5. One is Manhattan, second one is Brooklyn, where we are now, third is Staten Island, also Queens and Bronx. A lot of people think that Harlem is also one of the boroughs of the city, but it's not. It's actually part of Manhattan. Some of you know, some of you probably don't, that Yonkers and some other parts of New York State could also be part of New York City, but they decided not to be. They rejected the offer. But Yonkers has, for example, a special status. So that municipal building, it has a statue on top with a crown with 5, how to say, like it's pointing out 5 boroughs. It could have 6 had Yonkers decided to join New York City as well. to get to the city, so to New York, to Manhattan from New Jersey, which is a neighboring state across from Hudson River, you have to pass a toll. A toll now has increased in price, or is increasing soon, depending on the time of the day. Like, let's say, I think it depends on what is it called? Like rush hour, not rush hour, whether it's weekend or whatnot. It costs anywhere, and whether you have Easy Pass or not, it costs for a regular car anywhere between, now I think it's more, $13.75 and up, or 11. So it used to be the cheapest was $11.75 was Easy Pass. Now it's more. Wow, the ferry runs really quickly. Yonkers, yes. How beautiful, yes. And can you see Statue of Liberty? It's over there. I don't know if you can see it clearly because I don't know how connection now is. And to the left, that's Governor's Island. There are also free ferries which go there, but it's very close from Manhattan. It's only like a 3-minute ride. This morning was very cold, Rick. You know what, Rick, you actually will feel the temperature if you ever try to go outside and not just stay inside and drink. Let's go a little towards Statue of Liberty a little more before we turn back and go to Brooklyn Bridge. So calm here. Hey. We can also go to Brooklyn Heights, which are to our left, but I don't know if we shall go all the way there, because the view from here is not bad at all, right? No, I don't know if it will be any better from there. This is Dumbo, kind of. This area is already Dumbo. Communication is excellent. Very good. Very, very good. Helicopter flying low. You know what? Actually, let's go there. We won't go to Brooklyn Heights now. I don't know why they put this building. It looks nice, but right next to bridges here, I think it looks ugly. They shouldn't have put a building like that, a skyscraper like that, in this area. I wonder what the occasion is, why the Empire State and a lot of other buildings are lit up in such colors today. It's like Irish colors. It was a struggle, but I did it. Just so you know, I went to Bodega. What is Bodega? Well, first of all, congratulations. The fact that you actually went anywhere is already an achievement. So congrats. But I have no idea what that is. I wonder if there is such an expression in English. I don't know. I don't think that in America they drink to the extent where that expression would be useful. Wow, how nice. Okay, let's go to Manhattan Bridge through Brooklyn Bridge. Brooklyn welcomes us. Just as welcome. My stabilization is a little shaky, at least on my end. I hope it's not the case on yours. Is it? I'm not very happy with that stabilization stick as of recently because it's been really letting me down. You can put water in your own bottles here. You can simply drink from water fountain. I don't know if they work in winter. It looks pretty dry, or maybe people just don't use it in winter. No, it's not broken. They stop it in winter, same as in Central Park. Yes, it's very peaceful. Only birds singing and water, sound of water crashing. Rick, how is stabilization? Do you see it shaking at all? Which foundation? What are you talking about, Rick? I like that in a lot of places there are still wooden floors or ground in New York, including Brooklyn Bridge here, some other piers. So dark. So today I went to the Peak restaurant, just like I was saying yesterday, which is located in Hudson Yards, and it was completely full. There was so many people, and the wait time for the starter alone was like over an hour, and the starter was like nothing. So that's something that takes, because they have a prefix menu. So if you if there is a choice of maybe like 5 dishes on a prefixed menu for a starter, so you would think that they already have it done, right? Since people order one of the 5 all the time, and one is probably more popular than the other. But no, either that was the waitress who was so bad and she just forgot about us, or maybe it really took so long to make, which I doubt, but I was already not happy about that. But in all honesty, food was very good. So one of us got oysters as starter, and the other person got beef tartare. I was the second one, and I loved it. It was really good. They gave it with chips, like mini chips. Also, it seemed like it was mini tartare, but it was definitely worth the wait. But super small, like mini portion, definitely not American size. And then, so there is a choice of 2, how to say, prefix 2, like entree and, so starter and entree, or 3 with a dessert. And we chose 2 plus a side. Side you also have to pay separately for. So one of us took, which was me, I took tuna, and it was more like a starter size, so it was super small. It was like a tester size. And the other person took steak, which was additional money. So the two dishes menu cost $63, of course, before taxes and tip. And the other one was, I think, 83 or something like that. That didn't include any drinks or anything like that. So for sides, it was also separate. It was, I think, $14 for a side. I took farro. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't something like, wow, I really want to come back and I really want to have it again. But it was bearable. At the end, without any drinks, the bill came to almost $250, including tip and what is it? Taxes. But the good perk about this restaurant is that you can go to the observation deck of Edge. Edge is, as I said in the beginning of this stream, is actually the worst observation deck in the city, according to me. and I've been to all of them. Why? Because you cannot see the city from there. You cannot see Empire State Building at its fullest, because it's obstructed by another building, tall building, right in front of it. Chrysler Building is way too far. What is it? Central Park is, again, way too far. You kind of have a hint of it, but you don't really see it clearly. Then downtown is far. You can only have a good view to New Jersey, but that part of New Jersey there is nothing really to see. Picture is smooth, no shaking. Okay. The main thing is not to meet a red like last time. Yes. Maybe I hope it's not waiting for us today. Gotta run, people. See you later. See you, Sandman. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for paying us a visit. Thank you for being here. So this is Manhattan Bridge, which is very often confused with Brooklyn Bridge. Brooklyn Bridge we have just passed. And merry-go-round. And here is again view to Manhattan skyline. Wow, it's so shaky. Come on. They have just repaired this area. It was closed for a while, several years. I'm happy that they finally reopened it, and now sometimes when it's warm, they hold different concerts and events here. Skyline, yes, Manhattan skyline. Merry-go-round. If you don't know, merry-go-round goes round in one way, one direction in America, and opposite direction in Europe. Manhattan Bridge, you can also, just like on Brooklyn Bridge, you can walk on, and if you walk on Manhattan Bridge, advantage compared to Brooklyn Bridge is that you can take great pictures of Brooklyn Bridge from there. They have a lot of construction here too. Okay, so we won't go all the way there. I will be finishing this stream here in that spot. I hope you liked it. I hope you subscribe to my channel. I hope you did not forget to put a like, and please leave any comment that you wish. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. And I can finish this stream, of course. It doesn't want me to finish. Hey, 1 second. Start.